Uh-oh. Yes. We're recording live from a secret location. Now, I know it's been a while, but when you're in the building, hashtag here. I know. It's been a while, and I said I wasn't coming back. But listen, I lied. It's been too much entertaining shit going on for me not to talk, okay? So, I'm just here to get both sides of the story. So, you guys all know the hit show, The Queen's Court. And the show is a hit. Shout out to T.S. Madison. Shout out to Kaya over there doing their thing. Now, if you guys have been under a rock or you guys have not been watching the show, last week, T.S. Madison and Kaya were at the Escape Tour. They were going to do a number for Tamar Braxton. Now, Kaya and Tamar Braxton have gotten into it before. But as you know, the Queen's Court, they hold no bars. Kaya goes in on everybody. So apparently they were at the concert and Kandi allegedly wanted them to be put out. So people are saying that they were put out. And they're saying that they were not put out. They were saying that someone said that they had weapons, so they were kind of asked to leave from backstage, but they could watch the show. But they decided they didn't want to watch the show. So Vincent, which is Tamar Braxton's ex-husband or husband, he got them a car service to leave. So Nate says that's not true. They were put out. So he wants to give his side of the story. So unfortunately, my main page is blocked for some reason. So make sure you guys tag and share, because I am going to get him on the line because he has been beefing with Kaya and T.S. Madison for over a week now. So I think it's fair to say, let's get both sides of the story. Should we not? If you guys want to get both sides of the story, hashtag both sides. I mean, I just think, if you watch the Queen's Court, you got to be messy. So the only way to be really messy is to get both sides of the story. So I'm going to bring Nate in. Yeah. I'm going to bring him in. I know it's been a while. I'm looking a little raggedy, but understand, bitch, I've been leveling my life up, okay? We'll talk about that in another video. But make sure you guys share this video right now. Fresh, hot off the press, bitch. We're going to get down to the tea. So let me see if I can bring Mr. Nate in the motherfucking building. Nate, if you're here, hashtag here. Let me see. Let me do that invite. You know, I've been trying to... Okay, so I don't know. Oh, and let me also address one thing. Someone said, like, this is going to be Nate and Armand versus Kaya and Madison. No. I'm not on any team versus anybody. So, I'm not beefing with anybody. I just do the interview. So, they're popping. They're a hot topic. So, bitch, I was inclined to talk about it. So, girl, now I am waiting on the conversation. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, bitch.
What's
Hello.
up?
Nice
What's
to
up?
see
Here.
you.
What's up? I'm here. What's up?
You look nice.
Thank you. You look nice too. Your teeth
Oh,
are.
please. I don't even have a haircut, okay? But I did this.
I mean, you don't
haircut. Because I haven't been on for a while. Because I just told myself, like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. The scrutiny was just too much. But you know what? I could not sit back another week.
Let me just say, like, your energy is everything. Like, I love, like, your whole energy, your vibe is incredible. Like, I used to, like, watch some of your videos, like, you know, if I, you know, like, I would see people, like, you know, sharing them, and then I would see things. So, like, you really are going to go far. I'll say that. I love your energy.
Thank you.
And what I do love about you is you're not biased.
Yeah.
And you don't, you know what I'm saying? You speak your mind, but you're not biased. So I definitely love that about you. So keep that up. And you definitely, you know, You do what you're supposed to. I hate when bitches want to sit up here and ride bitches bandwagon because you know them or you like them or whatever when you don't even know the story. So that's like when you hit me up, I'm like, yeah, I'll do this because you know, I really want to get that, you know, my side out from that. Because you do have people that really shit that she's saying about me, saying that I'm messy and all this other shit or whatever.
Did we lose him?
What happened? What's going on?
Right. Okay. So let's just get into it because I don't know if it was on my end or something, but the Wi-Fi was trying it. But okay. So you were. So what do you
wait?
do?
Let me hook up.
Okay.
Are you hooked onto your Wi-Fi right now?
I believe so. Let me see.
Can you see me clearly?
Trying to make sure the Wi-Fi is connected. Yeah, I'm on my Wi-Fi. So while we're making sure all the Wi-Fi are connected,
now too. I can.
You guys are sharing it.
You're a little blurry, but I can kind of see you. So I guess if you want to just, I don't know. Can you see me clearly?
See me, let's go with it.
All right, cool. So yes, what do? I'm a creative director. I moved to Atlanta when I was in 2013, and I've been here working my ass off ever since. No, I am not. I'm not anyone. First of all, anyone who knows me or my personality knows I would never be anyone's handbag carrier, the lotion boy or whatever the fuck she said. Like, that's just crazy. First of all, I never even seen her. So how she could even say all these things is baloney. The person I seen was Kaya. And I posted that. You can go back on my post. I actually because I hid it before because I didn't want drama on my timeline. So I hid it from my timeline, but I actually just put it back on my timeline. You can go back and see it. Is that it was exactly 9:30 when I ran into her. And because like a week before, we had a little encounter on one of her posts. My best friend is Keisha Kayor. Everyone knows that. And I want to clear that up because everyone is making it seem as if my issue, like I've been like carrying this hidden beef. No. If you I don't know if you've seen that the last time they went live, it was Christmas Day, and they made a collage. Like all of this shit had stopped, right? So I was like, okay, so they stopped fucking with her. So you know, I'll see what it's about. So I start, you know, watching it, and I got caught up in it because the mess can be addictive sometimes, right?
Right.
So I start watching it, and lo and behold, they bring up my friend again, and I'm just like, why? Like, what's the point? And then I start feeling guilty because I'm like, damn, I was just up here laughing when they were going in on other people. And I'm like, damn. So when she made, it would have been anything else, but she made a collage of another family. And then she put Gucci and Keisha's
Who is she?
On the
T.S. Madison or Kaya?
Kaya. Well, if you watched it, you know Kaya. So Kaya, she made a collage, right? So she put like 3 different kids, somebody she don't even know, another family, and then she put Keisha and Gucci's face, and she named the Mains. We want to give a Christmas gift to the Mains and all that. And what a lot of people don't know about my friend is like she's a really sweet person, and things bother her. You know, she's one of those people. She's a Capricorn. A lot of things bother them. So when it comes, they're really sensitive. But when it comes to my friends, I'm just like the gloves will come off. I'm that person. So you know and again, this has been a build-up of months, right? A months of just them like going in. So that was my last straw. So I told myself I'm not going to even like watch their videos, support them or nothing, whatever. I unfollow her from social media, whatever, which is T.S. Madison I'm talking about. I unfollow her and all that. My issue honestly was never with T.S. Madison. If you go back, I never mentioned her. I always mentioned Kaya. I never said anything about T.S. Madison.
Well, you know they're a package deal. You know, it's more of a package deal. But yeah, Kaya does the majority of the talking. So Kaya is the voice of the show. Madison plays kind of more of like an understated mediator kind of personality on the show.
Right. Yo, who is these bitches in these comments? Anyways, I'm not gonna read the comments. But yeah. So that was my issue. Like my issue was always with Kaya because she was the one who's always saying the things. I keep saying he, but T.S. Madison was never ever saying anything. So my issue was never with T.S. Madison, it was always with Kaya. So I seen Kaya in the hallway, which she said tonight. I was tagging the video and I watched it because like if I feel like I'm gonna get talked about, I want to be able to defend myself. So I did watch it. When I got tagged and I was like, I try not to watch it, but I watched the shit. So she was like, oh, she saw the help in the hallway. She was like, when T.S. Madison mom came when she was watching, and she was like,
take me to the hallway. So where were they?
The hallway, right?
You. Why were you guys? How did they? What happened?
She's saying that she went to the restroom. I'm assuming that's where they were going, right? So it was 2 and 2 other guys. I don't want to name drop, but we were standing in the hallway, the lady in the wheelchair and Kaya and some other guy was escorting them. They were walking to what I'm assuming, like she confirmed tonight, was the restroom. So they were going to the restroom, and that's when I seen Kaya, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, and like, you know how you have like that side of you is like, you want to be petty or not be petty. If I start some drama, I was a client of mine as well too. And then it was like, it's messy because I know Kandi, I know Tiny. I just didn't want to cause any friction. So it would have been messy for me to say something, to start some shit about Keisha when she's not even there. So it just didn't make sense. But I was definitely going to get them back for what they said about my friend, no doubt. So yeah, I went to Kandi and I was like, just want to let you know, so-and-so's in the building. And if any of you bitches on this live has an issue with me going to Kandi saying whatever the fuck I said,
wait, did Kandi know them?
No.
Has Kandi seen any of their videos? But did Kandi know who they were? Okay.
Yes. Kandi was already up on game. And mind you, prior to me even saying something to Kandi, Tiny was the one who she already knew. Like Tiny's people, like Kandi and Tiny aren't even in the same dressing room, mind you. So Tiny was on the other side of the venue, and her people was already working towards. I don't know what went down on that side, but in the video tonight on the live, Kaya was saying something about whatever happened with Tip. So whatever Tip said or said to them, I don't know. But I know on Kandi's side, I went to her and I let her know what was going on, and Kandi, she did what she had to do.
And what was that? What did Kandi do?
She gave them the okay to kick their asses out.
She gave who the okay?
Her security.
So the security said, you guys have to leave. And you saw that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Security. Okay. When remember, I don't know if you saw the video tonight. Her mom was like, what's the lady's name? T.S. Madison's mom? She was like, she said that the guys, I never said that they were escorted out. Whoever this person is right here, I never said that. That's another rumor. I don't even. They were escorted out. Right. So, but I just hate bitches like that. So T.S. Madison mom, she was like, they had her in the room and they wouldn't let her out or whatever. No, I didn't, bitch. Who is what? Let me bloop these comments out. T.S. Madison mom tonight was like, oh, they were inside the room and they were saying something about that she couldn't leave out the room. At that point, when they were going back, it was like her security. It was like at least 4 big guys. They walked back to that dressing room, wherever they were back there, and to that other side. Tamar's dressing room was like in the front, Kandi was in the back, where the restrooms were. So they all walked up to that dressing room and was talking to Vince outside the dressing room. From that point on, Vince went back inside. Have you seen those viral videos of Vince, but you don't really hear him saying nothing? So at that point, whatever went on, at that point went on. I'm not sure what went on, what he said to them, but I know for a fact that when security came out, Vince came out first, Kaya came out, T.S. Madison came out, the mama came out with the wheelchair, and it was another dude with them. It was like 2 other people with them. They all came out, and it was 3 security guards walking behind them. Now, I never even spilled that. I never even said they were escorted out, they was drugged out. I never said that. Y'all took that on social media and ran with that shit. I never said that. So that's a lie. I never said that.
2 things.
What I did
so
say
Madison
is
mentioned there was something about weapons. Where did the weapons
Never. That's another thing too. I honestly felt like she was doing that to manipulate her following so they could be like, oh, I swear to God, right hand to the Bible. I would never say that. I never said shit about weapons. I'm not even messy like that. Like, none of this was even supposed to blow up like that. I didn't think it would blow up like that, but it did. And in a way, I'm glad it did because it's teaching their ass a lesson. Like, you can't just be talking reckless about people. But no, I never said anything about having weapons. From my knowledge, Kandi, I can't speak for Kandi and her team, but as far as I know, no one has said anything that they've said that. I did not hear that at all. Not at all. Honestly, once they were out the building,
that she leaked the story about her getting kicked out for promotion for her show. So
she did not.
This is
my thing. You can listen. Anybody who follows me on social media, you can go back on my timeline. It was at 9:30 when I posted. And I said that status that the Shade Room posted, I added Kandi. I was like, Kandi is a boss. And I was like, I love you for what you did tonight. I posted that right before she even posted that shit. And then she posted the picture with Tamar and was like, oh, bitches is mad, this and that. The other side is mad, but we still was in the building and all that other carrying on she was doing. Like, I posted my shit prior to her, but I'm not trying to take credit for leaking it. I'm just trying to say that at the end of the day, I was somebody that was there, and y'all bitches definitely were told to leave. You definitely were told to leave.
So here's the thing. What happened? Were they told to leave, or were they told that they can watch the concert? Because it was being said that they were supposed to do something with Tamar. That didn't get pushed through. So then they were able to sit and watch the concert.
So here's something that you guys don't know. Right. That when I saw that, I was looking like, what? Because something that you don't know is Kandi would not proceed with anything until they were out the building. I don't know if you guys know Kandi like that, but like, Kandi is the type of person, if she don't fuck with you, she do not fuck with you. She don't want you nowhere near her. She don't want you nowhere near her at all. She didn't want them in the building, period. She would not proceed with the show. Another thing, anybody can attest right now, if any of y'all was at the show, if anybody was at the show New Year's Eve night, that show, Xscape did not get on. First of all, Tamar, her performance was there was a delay in her performance. She didn't get on the stage until like maybe an hour after she was supposed to get on. So there was a delay already into like the whole show because all of this fucking commotion was going on backstage. So, you know.
So what exactly did you tell Kandi?
None of your business. That I won't disclose. I won't tell y'all that because that would be like a little too much. That's a little too messy. I'm not doing that. I definitely won't do that because then that would be like
jeopardizing. You won't tell us what you told Kandi to get them put out.
Absolutely. Why would I? No, I just told you. I definitely notified them they were in the building, but I would not go that low and tell you guys that because at the end of the day, that's just like I would not say something that would jeopardize my relationship with her. So I would not do that. But
I understand.
Yes, I definitely notified that they were in the building. I definitely did, and I've always said that. So my story has.
Why are you guys still beefing? Like, what's the beef now?
My beef last week. Well, the past couple of days, the reason why I continued this on was because she was making calls. Like, she contacted two of my previous clients. She contacted one of my old friends trying to, like, get tea on me. And I made the last post that I made with her and I was, like, going back and forth. She posted, like, old messages of, like, me and another dude from, like, years ago. And I'm like, what the fuck? So at that point, I was like, bitch, you're really doing the most. So then that was, like, the last thing that kind of transpired between us. And other than that, everything else. So
wait, it was breaking up. You said she was calling around getting tea, trying to, like, find stuff.
It was like, people would, like, hit me up in my inbox and was like, this person messaged me, you know, this drag queen, you know, this and that type of thing. Yeah, there were people that was hitting me up telling me that she was, like, actively calling around saying that. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I mean, sheesh. So you've received a lot of backlash for, you know, not being so team the Queen's Court. Now, it's difficult because I seen that you said that you were a fan, and a lot of us are fans. So at what point, you know, does it come across to where
No. Let's be very clear. I am not a fan. Never was a fan. So let's get that straight. And this is my thing here with the gay community, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna leave it at this. It's because people feel like, oh, just because I'm the type of person, I will give you your credit when it's due, and at the end of the day, I'll keep it moving. Like, I know how to objectify my hate. If I'm not cutting, trying like, oh, I don't fuck with you, so I'm not gonna mess with you, whatever. I'm the type of person where it's like, if there's something about you that I like, then I'm gonna fuck with you today. And if tomorrow there's something about you I don't like, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Mm-hmm. So I know how to objectify my hate in that sense. I'm not just a person that's just gonna hate on you constantly. No, I'm gonna give you credit. So there were times where I would sit and laugh at them. It was entertainment. We have mutual friends. We have people. Social media makes the world very small. So obviously I'm gonna see their video shared down my news feed. So that was the reason. Like, you know, I would like click things with the whole Toya situation. I don't know Toya like that personally. So yes, I found the Reese very entertaining. So they tried to use that as like leverage. Oh, he's fake. He's messy. He was just laughing at Toya. What the fuck? That has nothing to do with me. If it was funny, it was funny. So that right.
Well, I understand that. Yeah. I understand. I can respect that because I find them entertaining myself. I just do think that, you know, playing devil's advocate, being on both sides of the spectrum, you know, sometimes things can be funny until it knocks at your door. Then if it's at your door, then it's no longer funny. So where do we
absolutely. And I definitely. But see, I'm such a realist to the point where it's like, I've said this already. Like, yeah, it was funny until y'all said something about my friends and then I'll have an issue. But does that make me fake? No, I can support you. I can support you right now. And if I wake up tomorrow and decide that I don't want to fuck with you, or there's something that you said that I'm like, nah, I can't really fuck with him, that makes me control of my own destiny, and I can choose and when and where I want to fuck with you and if I don't. And I just chose after that last incident, Christmas Day, when they were talking, what they said with my friends, I was done. I was done with it.
Now there was a HIV comment somewhere made. I missed that. Now
no. That she said, know your tea like you do your status. The gays took that and ran with it. They took that as a health read. I didn't take it as a health read. I took that as she was saying, know your tea like you know your status. She was saying that when I said that she got kicked out, she was saying, no, we were so we can stay or we can leave. And I said, I know that's not true because I knew Kandi did not want to proceed with the show unless they were out the building. Mm-hmm. Period. That is the truth. And anyone who knows Kandi knows that's how she operates. So
now there were some videos that she posted on her Facebook page that Fameless had got, right, showing, I guess, that she was they were in the break room or the dressing room,
right? And
I guess they were with Vincent, and he allegedly got them a car to leave.
Allegedly, there was a girl on my page that said that she saw them leaving out. I always said I did not know that they were leaving out or not. I don't know what they got in. She said it was a limousine. I don't know shit about that. But there was a girl on my page that said she saw them leaving in the van. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about them leaving out. Oh. What they got in or none of that. I don't know. I wasn't outside because after they were escorted out, I went back in to go watch Tamar set and Monica set, and I was in like the pits at that point.
Now, so, Don Juan did release a statement. I think Don Juan, Kandi's assistant, did release some sort of statement. I think I seen on Facebook, right, and basically was saying that, you know, Kandi did remove or had something to do with that. So I believe I did see something like that.
Let me just break this down to all of y'all in the comments that's saying I'm lying. Let's be clear, bitch. What do I have to gain from this? Not a damn thing. Okay? I ain't got shit to gain from this. And at the end of the day, if Don Juan's story adds up with my story, and all y'all going off is what this bitch is saying, this Ving Rhames looking bitch talking about she wasn't kicked out. She's the only person that said that, mind you. Every other person blog who has picked up this story, obviously these blogs they are going to get their receipts first before they go start printing out shit. Everybody has said something opposite to her. So come on. That's some bullshit.
Here's the thing, and I'll just say this. I don't know if they were 100% kicked out, but I do believe that they were asked to leave. Now, I think it was more of a situation to where something transpired. They were asked to leave because they were there to perform a set. They didn't probably want to watch the set because they're entertainment. So for them, they gain off of Snapchatting and Facebook Living at the concert. So to ask them to sit down and watch the show, they would have gotten nothing out of that. They probably could care less about being an audience member. So when they realized that they weren't going to be able to perform, I think that they did leave. So I don't know if they got escorted out, but I don't think the opportunity was what they were looking for because something did get canceled. So they decided that they were going to leave.
Clearly. Right. At their moment on her bank. No. And to anybody that has an issue with that, bitch, take it up with yourself. Y'all mad at me for what? Fuck all of y'all bitches in these comments. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. Mm-hmm. So did they really catch a bus because you said that? When did I say they called a bus Adonis West? Like, what are you talking about? I never said
I never heard anything about any bus or anything like that.
Exactly. He just talking shit. That's what I'm saying. These punk ass niggas always talking shit. They don't even know what the fuck they be talking about.
Well, I thank you for coming to talk. Did you want to say anything else?
I'm done. Good night.
Well, thank you. Nate has left the building. It was interesting. You know, I haven't been here in a while, but bitch, I couldn't sit back. I'm gonna be real with you. I just need to get both sides of the story. Do I believe that they just was dragged out and kicked out? No. But Kaya did say that they didn't want her in there. I did watch Miss Mary. Miss Mary, I'm going to be real. Miss Mary don't seem like she know really what happened. But I think, like I said before, it was more, they wanted to do the set. I know Madison and Kaya, their thing is, we're going to be on stage. The girls are going to see us. We're performers. So at that moment, if you don't get to perform, you're not going to want to go sit in the seat and watch the show that you were supposed to perform and I didn't get to perform. You're going to leave. So I don't think that they got necessarily put out, but I do think maybe the opportunity didn't present itself in the way that they wanted it to go, so they did decide to leave. Now, whether he stopped the bag or somebody else stopped the bag, I don't know. But the show is a good show. I know I see a lot of people not liking the show. They love the show. Some people were saying the show was boring today. For my opinion, what do I think about the show? I like the show. Here's the thing. Whatever is best for their careers is what works for them. And you got to understand, we all like a little bit of mess. So I would be a liar to say I don't like their show when, it's a little bit on the lines of something that, I used to do, just in a different topic manner. So, and I got scrutinized for it. So I can't completely say I don't like their show because they're just talking about celebrities and it's entertaining. But I do think that, for me, I would want some alliances. I don't know what all alliances they have, but I do think that they should pick a few people that they won't touch so that the alliances will be there. You can't read everybody in entertainment because then maybe you won't have many alliances. Somebody said invite someone else. Listen, who else am I supposed to be inviting? Invites who for what? Let me see. Dayon, who is that? Invite Dayon Martin, he was there. Okay, if he was there, well, where's he at? Let me see. Dayon Martin. No, I mean, I think, well, here's the thing, you guys. Here's the other thing, too, bitch. People got to be real. Y'all crucified this man. Now, here's the thing. It's no shade against Kai. It's no shade against Nate. It's no shade against Madison. But listen, if y'all could listen to one person, you got to listen to the other side of the story. Whether you guys are a diehard fan of this one, listen, that's fine. You could be a diehard Nate fan and a diehard Madison fan. But this is why I did it, because I wanted to hear both sides of the story, because I'll be real with you. I listened to his story. I listened to her story. I needed to get what I think in my mind, and now I feel like I've figured out all the pieces, because I'll be real. And y'all know, Madison is my girl, and I will call her and tell her this on the phone. I didn't get everything I needed from her side. I needed to get his side to understand her side, because both of their sides had a lot of emotion. So I wanted to know what the truth was. And so from gathering both sides, I gather, in my opinion, what I think the truth is. Okay, so this person says they were there. They would like something to say. So let's see. Okay, I've added this other person. I've added someone else in. Oh, I don't even see everybody. Oh, there's Gio. Okay, Gio said there's emotion here, just truth, and he was a liar. Well, let's see.
Hello. What's going on?
Hello.
Hello, baby.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
This Chi Chi.
Hi, Chi Chi.
Oh, nothing, baby.
So I was there the night of, you know, because I'm Maddie's assistant. You know, everybody know whose I am. You know,
Okay.
whatever. So on the night of December 31st, you know, Vince sent a car for us to get there. So we walked through security. You know what I'm saying? They checked us when we got there. We walked through security. And Kaya and Miss Mary was, you know, they said they had to use the bathroom. So they left out of the room where they was getting their hair and makeup. You know, everything was done. Where they was getting their hair and makeup and done. So Kaya and Miss Mary left, you know, to go to the restroom. And me and T.S. Madison was still sitting in the room with the girls that was doing hair and makeup. So as me and T.S. Madison was still sitting in the room with the girls was doing hair and makeup, Kaya bust through the door with the police behind her, like the men who checked us in.
Wow.
So me and Maddie was sitting there, and Kaya was like, girl, they said we got weapons and we have to leave. So me and Maddie looked at each other, and, you know, me and Maddie thought she was playing. So, like, Kaya was like, no, bitch, I'm dead ass serious. She said, the white lady right here said we have to leave. And the white lady said, I didn't say that. She was like, Kaya said, bitch, yes, you did. So they left. Maddie, Kaya, Miss Mary, and the policeman left and moved to another room. So I was still sitting in the room with the girls who was doing hair and makeup. So I'm in the room looking lost till they came, was like, well, they said, Chi, come with us. So I went over there. So when I went over there, we sat there. And Vince came in the room, and Vince was like, you know, the devil is being real, real busy, so y'all have nothing to worry about. Y'all go ahead and get ready, and I'm going to come get you in a few minutes so y'all can go on with Tamar. So 10 minutes rolled around. Maddie and Kaya got ready, went to the bathroom. They came out. Everybody was ready. That's when they took the picture where them two were standing together because I took the picture. So when I took the picture, Vince came back in the room, and Vince said, well, the devil is being real, real busy. But he said, give me 1 second, and I'm going to come back in here to let you guys know what's going on. So it was like 5 minutes. Vince came back in the room, and Vince was like, well, you guys can't perform tonight, but you guys can stay here and watch the show. So me, Maddie, and Kaya was like, no, fuck them hoes. We ain't come here for them hoes. We came here for, you know, for Tamar. They came here to do their thing with Tamar. And it was like, well, if we can't do our thing with Tamar, we're not going to stay here. You get what I'm saying? So Vince paid for the car. So shit, we left. And that was that. So we did not get kicked out.
Well, and that's kind of
gave us the opportunity to stay there if we wanted to stay there.
Well,
and if you see the video, the video was from one of the girls. The video that's on Fameless, that video is on Fameless. One of the girls that was doing our hair. I mean, one of the girls that was doing Maddie and Kaya hair when they was doing their hair and makeup. She was real, real messy about the situation. So that's how that video got posted when Olive was in the room. Because it was me, Maddie. You see, when Vince walked in, I was the one that was sitting in all denim. And I was looking like, you know, well, you know,
okay, so let me
y'all don't want to stay peaceful.
Who was being busy? Like, who do you think said something? Like, somebody said something.
I don't know who said anything, you know, to be honest, because when we got there, everything was copacetic when we walked through. Because I still have the pass from when we went to hold on. From when we got there. I still have the pass when they gave me for me to walk through for me to come through. And it said Tamar name on it. Give me 1 second. What I did with it. Yeah, I still have the pass for that. So I'm like, we didn't get kicked out.
No, I don't think you guys got kicked out at all. But I do think that somebody said something to someone who may have canceled whatever performance.
We didn't say anything. The only thing that I know, I'm just saying. The only thing that I know of is that when Kaya and Miss Mary went to the bathroom, that's the only thing. Because we was in the room the whole time when we got there. Like, we got there, we went straight to hair and makeup. So I don't know what. At the same time,
so what I'm saying is, what that guy is saying, he may, because he will not tell me what he went and told Kandi. But he may have went and told somebody something for them to feel suspicious. Now, he won't tell me.
I think he did because he was really angry. He was really angry. And see, the only reason why I got on the live video because I seen that he was really angry that the people was really getting him together in the comments because, bitch, at the end of the motherfucking day, we didn't come here on no fuck shit to go there with Miss Mary. You get what I'm saying? Like, why would you go turn up with your motherfucking mama? Bitch, who would fucking do that? Bitch,
so let me ask you this.
Do
you believe that he told them you guys have weapons? Because I just think the weapons thing is so absurd.
A bitch had to tell a bitch something because a bitch, if we came through the metal detector, bitch, making sure that we didn't have weapons and we already in the motherfucking room, why would y'all come back to the room and get us and we already came through the metal detector? So a bitch had to say something out of the ordinary for them to come back and get us out of the room when we just walked through the fucking metal detector.
Mm-hmm. But you get why that's why they're saying that they were put out. But I don't think they were put out. I think that they got canceled. And then because they weren't performing, they were not going to sit. So I wouldn't say put out. I would say canceled.
But they didn't want them to perform anyway. Like, period. Like, we didn't get kicked out. It wasn't canceled. Like, it didn't go. Everything didn't go as planned because them hoes already felt some type of way, or they motherfucking. He felt some type of way about the situation already. What was said about the situation on a show, so he already felt some type of situation. So he felt like he had the upper hand to come through and do what he motherfucking did, and he ain't had no validation because, bitch, at the end of the day, they ain't have nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might feel some type of way, but bitch, at the end of the day, bitch, that's not your fire. So, bitch, don't step in the fire and get motherfucking burned. You get what I'm saying? Because, bitch, if I would have seen if I would have knew it was him, because I never really seen him, so I didn't even know because I was still looking lost, like, what the fuck happened? You feel what I'm saying? So I was like, I didn't know. And then when he came out and said, oh, yeah, he was the one, I was like, bitch, I didn't even see you. You get what I'm saying? Like, because, girl, like, but I mean, you know, like, everybody don't agree. You know, everybody has something nice to say. Everybody has something negative to say. At the end of the day, I mean, a bitch got to make their own lane for their own self. You get what I'm saying? And the only reason why I came on here,
that's what they got.
I felt like, bitch, I was there. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, like, no, bitch, we did not get put out. Like, we did not get put out. Vince gave us the opportunity. Do y'all want to stay? Yes or no? And we was like, we don't fuck with them hoes, so, bitch, we're not going to stay in there. So, bitch, let's go. So, Vince got us the call.
I think the put out came from, well, so who leaked the story? Who leaked the story? Did Madison leak it or did he leak it? Because he said he
No, the girl who was in the motherfucking room with us doing hair and makeup. One of them hoes with us doing hair and makeup. Like, because everybody, I think, like, some of them hoes fucked with us, then some of them hoes didn't. But it was one hoe who said something in particular, and I watched her. So when I seen the video that she posted when it was all of us in the room, when Vince came in the room, I really felt some type of way. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm like, bitch, you were just in the room laughing and giggling with us, and all of a sudden, bitch, you want to post a video like we got motherfucking kicked out? Pussy ass hoe, we didn't get kicked out. Bitch, we left. It's the difference if we got put out, because I'm sure enough, if we would have got put out, bitch, that video would have went viral. Oh, don't pussy assholes put T.S. Madison and Kaya out. No, bitch, we did not get put out. Bitch, we left. He gave us the opportunity to stay, and bitch, we said no, we don't fuck with them hoes. Bitch, we came here for Tamar and you, so them hoes don't want us here. Bitch, let's go.
So I think I've gotten it. They were not put out. I agree, but something we got to do. We got to agree here. Something happened because they didn't get to perform.
Something happened was he happened. He was the happen.
So he was
because
right.
Obviously, he felt some type of way.
Stop the bad.
He felt some type of way about that. They didn't feel no type of way about that because at the end of the day, bitch, they still gonna get their checks. You get what I'm saying? A bitch still gonna get their coins regardless. Y'all might feel like Kaya one hit wonder. Y'all might feel all these things, but bitch, that one hit wonder, that lady still getting residuals from that one hit wonder. Just like y'all might feel some type of way about T.S. Madison. I feel like everybody has a chance to say what they want to say, but when they say it, it's just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Just like you doing your live show right now. Bitches might don't fuck with you like that. You have something negative to say about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's so quick to tear each other down, but obviously he felt some type of motherfucking way about what they said about Candy.
I think the issue was, even if it's not him, I think it's kind of like, and I just have to play devil's advocate. You know I get it because I'm Mr. Recording Live. But here's the thing. The thing is like this. I think people are saying, well, girl, if you, not just to them, if you want to be famous, like you want to be, either you got to be for the people or for the industry. Like if you want to be Wendy Williams doesn't have industry friends. She's for the people. Wendy Williams talks her shit and she goes home. So it's almost like, girl, you can't say what the fuck you want to say about all the celebrities and then expect to be booked at their show. Like that doesn't equal to be one. So that's what people are saying. Like you can't talk about.
But at the end of the day, But at the end of the day, if you met a real bitch and a real bitch can take a read, just like if you sitting up there reading in the bitch and you reading the real bitch gonna get back with you, but they understand, so you gonna laugh and kiki the joke off because y'all are two real bitches. See, a lot of bitches out here claim that they're real but not real, and then when it comes time for a bitch to be real, a bitch want to do some hoe shit, just like he did. I think that was some really hoe shit. You get what I'm saying at the end of the motherfucking day, because bitch, you felt some type of motherfucking way. They might felt some type of way. Well, bitch, you went and buried that bone back to them. You get what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this.
It's a lot of things.
If I didn't know you, right, and if I was on this live, let me just ask you a question. If I was on this live, lighting your ass up, bitch, going in for blood on you, and then I came over and wanted to smoke with you, you'd be like, fuck you, wouldn't you? If I was just,
but at the end of the day, I still would smoke your joint. I still would be the bigger purpose, because bitch, I still would smoke your joint. I still would laugh and kiki in your face, and bitch, I still would go on. And bitch, when I see you in the club, I still would throw deuces at you. But bitch, I know what type of bitch you is, so you will never ever be close in my circle again, because I know what type of bitch you is.
Well, right. So in my circle, your circle could be a stage. Your circle could be your house. Your circle could be a lot of things. So that's I gotta play devil's advocate. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm Candy, and y'all got my pussy on a fucking motorbike.
But see, but listen, wait. But see, if Candy was a real bitch, if Candy was a real bitch, I still would have let you hoes come on my stage. But that would have been it. I still would have let you hoes come on my stage. So I won't hang around you hoes like that. I won't put my phone in hoes like that.
But what does that do for Candy?
What you said?
But you got to think about it. What would that do for Candy? It does nothing for Candy, because Candy is headlining and she's worth $35 million. What is allowing them a platform to even wear her out even more do for her? You got to think like that. Like, where does she get benefit from that? They would benefit more than Candy would benefit, right? You just gotta be real here.
But it was not about them. It was not about them. It was about Tamar. Like each city they went to, each one of them, they got a chance to bring somebody on. So Tamar didn't come on there being messy. Tamar was like, she fucked with T.S. Madison, she fucked with Kaya. Yeah, they read her down, but I'm still her girl. So I'm gonna come on here, let I do our thing, let them hoes promote they show, and then we're gonna be going. Them hoes was not even thinking about Candy, another one of them hoes from Escape.
Now, what was said was that they were supposed to come on there and wear out Toya, because, you know, Tamar and Toya don't.
Bitch, them hoes was not, listen. Them hoes was not even thinking about Toya or motherfucking Resume, because them hoes was not even there. Mm-hmm. Them hoes was not even there. Them hoes came to get their motherfucking check and go about their motherfucking business. Everything is a business in this world. Mm-hmm. So you're going to be booked with bitches who you don't motherfucking like. You get what I'm saying? You're going to be booked with bitches who you don't like. But you go in there to get your check. You got to put your phony card on. You got to go in there and get your motherfucking check at the end of the motherfucking day.
But see, here's the thing, though. I get it. You know, I feel you, bitch. But you got to understand, I got to play devil's advocate. I'm not booked with you. Number one, Tamar is booked with me, and she invited you guys as a guest to my shit. I didn't invite y'all to my shit. Tamar invited you, which I invited her. So, if I don't like you, then you gotta go. We're not booked together. Y'all are not headlining this tour. Tamar is not even headlining this tour. So I don't have to deal with a bitch ass thing that I don't want to deal with. I don't.
But Tamar husband is. But Tamar husband is their manager. Vince is their manager.
So Mona Scott is not their manager.
No, Vince is their manager. He was their road manager. Vince was their road manager. That's why Tamar was on. That's why everywhere they went, Tamar was there.
Okay. Well, I just gotta play devil's advocate so you understand. Like, I gotta play both sides. But I get it. You know, I'm all for it, and I understand that they wasn't kicked out either. But I do understand that something was canceled, and you know, this may not be the last time because how hard they go. So I think that they should be prepared for, you know, things like that, because they hold no bars on anybody. And so it's kind of like at some point you're going to choose, am I going to be for the people entertainment or am I going to be for the industry? Because if you're you got to pick, because you don't get to read a bitch to be your friend on her and want to be on her stage. the next week. It's real people. But you know what? I thank you for coming on, bitch. You have made it hot for me. So feel free to come on anytime. But I'm happy for the show. Much congrats to everybody. Tell Madison and Kaya. I think
no, but you know, bitch, only reason why I came because bitch, I wanted to come to Fest because everybody kept saying that we got kicked out, and I was like, well, bitch, let me come up here and clear that because you know, bitch, at the end of the day, like if. I like for everybody to be real. You get what I'm saying? Like, bitch, be real about your shit. Bitch, we got kicked out. Okay, bitch, we got kicked out. But no, bitch, we did not get kicked out. The opportunity was for us to stay. The opportunity was for Vince access that we want to stay. We was like, no, bitch, we didn't come here for them hoes.
Y'all came to perform. Right.
Yeah, they came to do their thing with Tamar. So, bitch, we're not going to sit there and watch the show.
But you get why people are saying it's kicked out. The message is to say kicked out because that sounds more harsh. But the reality is, when you canceled. When
you're dealing with unknown facts and you dealing with, you know, like gay people sometimes, you know, like they like to, you know, because I feel like he was really, really angry. Like I really felt like he was really, really angry. Like he was really angry about the situation because I was down here watching for a while. I was like, bitch, call me, bitch, add me in. So, bitch, when I see that he was really, really angry, he just hang up. I said, well, bitch, let me call with the facts.
Well, I think that it was canceled, and I think that they was like, bitch, I'm not going to sit. I know Madison. She's not going to sit. She could really give two shits about anybody's concert at the point. Bitch, she getting up there and perform, and if you cancel her performance, she's ready to go. Okay? So I know it wasn't a put it out situation, but I know it was an inconvenience. Like, girl, we have this following. We have this platform. We're not going to sit here and be guests in the concert when we had the thought that we were going to perform. So I get it. But people will take it as kicked out because I don't think it was kicked out. I think it was more so canceled. I'm going to go with canceled. But
I mean, you said cancel. I mean, hey.
Kaya even said it. Kaya said it. She kept saying it. Bitch. Like, y'all, I know. Kaya kept saying it, bitch. She kept saying it. Like, bitch.
Right.
I'm talk to you through this fucking thing, but she kept saying it, bitch. So, in my mind, I'm like, okay, something happened. Kaya keeps saying that they felt some kind of way. Then in the video, she was like, well, me and Tiny was cool. So, obviously, it came from escape. Something happened. Miss Mary, I don't think she really knew what was going on. I think she was there to have a good time. And she just got mixed up in the shit. But something happened. But either way, the show was doing great. I just needed to figure it out for myself because, girl, I was hearing one side, the other side, and, bitch, you know, I needed to get to the bottom of it so I know for myself, bitch.
Right, and tell them hoes, make sure they tune in every Monday, 10 o'clock, Color People Time, to T.S. Madison page to look at the Queen's Court.
I do have a light,
bitch, you never know.
You. I had the luxury to actually attend the show myself last weekend. Now, I didn't get put out either. So I went to the show and I got a free ticket because I was invited. I went backstage. Right. And then James, right, Chanel was asking me to go sing with Tamar. You know how she brings the guests out. I was like, okay, no, I'm not going to go sing on stage with Tamar. So I put myself out. You know, I put myself out because, girl, I wasn't finna go up there and sing with Tamar. So I know that it was fun. But
girl, you should have had the experience, girl.
No, I didn't need to be on stage. Girl, I was backstage. I was backstage. That was enough for me. And I did make the joke. I said, well, girl, they putting the girls out, so I can't get too far. So I just went backstage and kikied a little bit and took my ass back to my seat, bitch. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, but let them hoes know every Monday, 10 o'clock, Color People Time at T.S. Madison page, the Queen's Court. You know, y'all say live today podcast, you know, shit like that. You know, just promote the Queen's Court because, you know, bitch, they taking over while you hoes hating. They steady climbing up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Armand Wiggins. Bitch, I live for you. Bitch,
thank you.
I'm here.
All love over here. Tell Madison, hey, girl, she stepped into mainstream, so she might be getting talked about even more now. It's a lot going on, bitch, but I needed to get the facts, girl, because she wasn't making it clear for me. I'm gonna be real. You know, Madison is my girl, but she wasn't making it very clear either.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't,
because
both
you know
stories
it had
weird.
came to the point. It had came to the point where you reading shit and you was there. A bitch wasn't there, or a bitch was not behind the scene. So as you reading shit, you like, girl, like, so what else y'all hoes gonna say? You know what I'm saying? So that sometimes that shit get overwhelming because, bitch, I was there, and just like he was he was doing his video and he was saying what he was saying, he had became really, really angry because I'm just like, bitch, no, you might wouldn't have buried the bone, but that did not happen on our end.
Well, I think we have to do this, Chi-Chi. I think we have to, you know, since you're going to say, see, we're doing good, and I don't want you to get mad at me, but I think we just have to admit that Mama does have some power, and she did cancel the girls. It's no shade.
Girl, I mean,
girls canceled. It's no shade. Like, something happened, okay? She got y'all.
Yeah, girl, it was a,
but it's okay.
It was a mishap.
Right,
it was a mishap, girl.
Because, girl,
it was a mishap.
She said something. Because she won't even tell me what she said. But she said something, and whatever it is, it worked. You got to give a girl her credit where credit is due. You got to play a good fight. She won a battle. She may not win the war, but she got that. She got that. She got that for her girlfriend, and you got to give her that. If y'all can sit up there and read, you got to give her that she got those girls for her girlfriend. She did.
Well, see, I'm not speaking for them, bitch. I'm only speaking for me.
She got them for
like,
her
I mean, she felt she did that, like she did that for her girlfriend. I mean, she felt like she was the girl. I mean, you know, she felt like she was the girl. So, I mean, all I can say is, girl, she felt like she was the girl. Let her be the girl. But we didn't get kicked out.
No, you didn't get kicked out. It's canceled. It was canceled.
Right. So, you know.
It was canceled.
I just like the girls to call. I like girls to call with their true facts.
It was canceled. We got to give credit with due. The Queen's Court did 49,000 or for 340-something thousand, some astronomical number. They did that. But we got to give Miss Nate something over here. The girls really don't know her like that, but she made a call and she had got the girls canceled. Let's just call it even and let's start over. Because she did that for her girlfriend. I mean, that's payback. That's better than fighting. She did that for her girlfriend Keisha K, or whatever she said, and got those girls off the docket. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. It's all entertainment, bitch.
But bitch, we ain't mad. We ain't mad.
No.
Right. That's what they were saying. Like, they were saying that they wasn't mad. But they wasn't saying that they was mad. They was just saying, like, bitch, don't lie on us to say that we had weapons. Like, the whole reason why, like, that we felt some type of way because they said we had weapons. Bitch, how we had weapons and we walked straight through the metal detectors. You get what I'm saying? Like, we walked straight in past the room and we went to our room.
But listen.
So, like, bitch, don't.
I believe he did tell them that y'all had weapons. And because Kandi, this is what I think. I think he went back there. Kandi don't feel the Queen's Court. Kandi don't feel T.S. Madison. Kandi don't feel Kaya. They really don't feel Kaya. Like, if you really want to get into it, the blogs, whenever they speak, it's Kaya. I think T.S. Madison gets hit because she is associated with Kaya. They don't feel Kaya, okay? So, anything...
But listen.
So,
but listen, at the end of
the... and told her, they're out there, they have weapons, and she tried y'all. But... it may not have been true.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to Kaya, like at the end of the day, I feel it's like everybody always make her seem like she's the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody always make it seem like it's Kaya. But them hoes talk about Kaya too. Just as much as Kaya talk about them hoes lay Kaya out. So when you feel like you always trying to be the underdog, you feel like a bitch is always coming for you, bitch, and you always coming for a bitch, and then y'all hoes get mad because everybody feels some type of way. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I feel like if a bitch feels some type of way, let a bitch feel some type of way. Like, because everybody is doing it now. Like, everybody is blogging. Everybody is saying what the fuck they want to say. You might don't like what they want to say. You might watch the Queen's Court. You might don't watch the Queen's Court. You might watch the Breakfast Club. Everybody is doing it. Y'all might be mad about her delivery, but that's just how she deliver it. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, so don't get mad at her about that shit.
But that wasn't my point. My point was this. I'm gonna tell y'all why it got canceled. Because Kandi don't like Kaya. A lot of people. This has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, no. I understand. I understand what you were saying, but when you was, go ahead.
So it is. So when they see Kaya's in there, he called. It was like, girl, I think Madison and Kaya's in here, and I think they have weapons. So Kandi already not liking them because of what she's seen on the internet. It was an easy, oh, girl, get them out of here.
But Kandi, you put your own business out there. You put your own pussy out there. When Andy Cohen had your ass on motherfucking live TV, and them bitches asked you who the bitch that had the most grouping, everybody shot their flashlight on Kandi. Don't get mad at Kaya and T.S. Madison because you put your own business out there. You might be mad because how they commentated, but you can't get mad because you put your own business out there. Bitch, you did it, and your homegirls who you thought was your motherfucking homegirls, bitch, clearly they was not your homegirls. Because if it was me and my homegirls or me and my homeboys sitting up on the stage, bitch, everybody was shining the light on themselves. Because, bitch, everybody probably stuck the fuck. So don't make it seem like,
I think you
out there doing it, but you did it on your own.
They can talk about it, you know.
Yeah,
you're not gonna like everything they say. I don't feel any type of way. I think the show is great. It's a key. My only thing is, I'd say keep the same injury. And I think Kaya is a fucking key. And I do think Kaya is an underdog in certain instances when she doesn't get respect for her music, because I really do think, I cannot deny that Kaya is a talented individual. The bitch can write a hit and the bitch is talented. So I'm not going to take that from her, and she's very entertaining. What I will say is this, though. You have to decide at some point, and I think Madison more so than Kaya, because Kaya has reached a point to where she's had a #1 hit. She's been the celebrity. If you talk about the Queen's Court, if you see it on the blogs, they're referring to Kaya because Kaya has this celebrity title. So I think Kaya has been there, done that, felt burnt by the industry. So she has a I don't give a fuck attitude. So I think if T.S. Madison wants to do that as well, she's going to have to really decide, okay, am I going to be for the people or am I going to be for the industry? Because I got to pick a side with this situation, because either I'm going to be for the people, meaning my fans, or I'm going to be for the celebrities. And if I'm for the celebrities, I can't wear them out as much because I want to be their friends. You get what I'm saying? I think Kaya has that. I don't give a fuck. All you girls have burnt me. Y'all been trying me because I don't have a major deal. Y'all discredit me. So fuck all you bitches. But
right,
also
exactly.
Been the celebrity. Kaya has also fucking been up there. I think Madison, that's where she wants to be. So I think she has the bigger decision to the choice to make, because Kaya has been the celebrity already. You get what I'm saying? So anything Kaya say, it's automatically gonna trend. You see the vlogs, they talk about Kaya first. Kaya, because she's the name. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like one of those things. Before you become the name, how do you want to be associated first? So that's my only thing. But other than that, I think the show is great. I get a key off of it. I love you. Thank you for calling.
Me too, because you know I be laughing right there, laughing in the background. Right. So
yes,
you know, enjoy.
All right, Kiki. Thank you. We're recording.
All right, baby.
Bye. Oh. So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, I hope nobody took it as shade. Like I'm saying, like Madison, love her. But I think you have to decide. Kaya has been the celebrity already. So she really it doesn't really matter for her. You know, and some people will argue that Kaya won't get any bigger than My Neck, My Back. But I will say, Kaya, that My Neck, My Back, whether with people like her or not, bitch, that's a classic. It's no shade. That's a classic. But Madison, I believe, wants to be a celebrity. So you have to decide, what type of celebrity you want to be. Do you want to be an industry celebrity, or do you want to be for the people celebrity? Because you're right in the middle. You got to make that choice soon. So that's the only thing I would say about the Queen's Court in a constructive way. I think the show is good. I'm not going to be upset with them about their content, because there's a lane for that. There's a lane for that. But you can't expect to be in that lane and then be booked at the same shows as people and everybody be okay with it. That's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. But I'm glad you guys tuned in, bitch. I think I'm going to come back and continue this. So if you guys like this, make sure you guys hashtag recording live, hashtag canceled, hashtag my neck, my back, hashtag the Queen's Core. It was a good conversation. Does anybody else have anything to say before I get out of here? Somebody said, Madison doesn't have to decide. If people would have told Wendy she has to decide, she wouldn't be who she is now. Okay, so this is what I want to let you guys know. Wendy Williams has no friends. Wendy Williams doesn't go to celebrity parties. Wendy Williams prides herself on being the bad guy. You guys have it mistaken. Just because you're on TV and you have money and you're popular does not mean you have industry friends. So it's people like you that can be problematic for people growing. Wendy Williams does her job and goes home. Once the Wendy Williams show is over, Wendy Williams will have nothing else to rely on but the fact that she has saved her money, her books, and her clothes. Wendy Williams made a choice. I for sure know Wendy Williams because I've studied Wendy. Wendy Williams chose the route of the people. She would rather entertain her fans, so that's why she doesn't choose industry friends. Wendy Williams doesn't even have famous friends. So if we're going to speak, let's speak in facts. Wendy Williams did have to choose. There's no way that you're going to call somebody a bitch and talk about their pussy and talk about them in a bad way and then go have lunch with them tomorrow. There's no way I could disrespect the fuck out of any one of you guys and then decide that later on I want to come perform with you when it's your show. That's not going to happen. So Wendy Williams did have to choose. At some point you have to choose. Do you want to be of the industry or do you want to be for the people? So, and then Wendy Williams also picks and chooses who she's going to go in on. Let's be very clear. If we're going to speak Wendy Williams will say, oh girl, I'm not going to go in on them too much because I got to go to The View. Oh, she treads lightly on Tamar. Wendy Williams doesn't go in on every single body. And then at the same time, Wendy Williams goes in on people, but Wendy Williams also will say something good about people. So it kind of softens the blow. And so you got to understand, anybody that's dishing tea, let's not automatically associate them with Wendy Williams. Because everybody doesn't have the same formula as Wendy Williams. And everybody doesn't have the same, I don't give a fuck. I don't think Wendy Williams gives a fuck about being famous. I think that Kaya and T.S. Madison do want fame. It's not just about the money and the show. I do believe that they want fame and friends because if they didn't, they wouldn't have went to the show. If they didn't want fame, Kaya wouldn't say that the Breakfast Club needs to bring her to the show. They wouldn't keep mentioning free full promotion. They want clout as well. So let's be clear here. To really have an I don't give a fuck personality, you have to not care about the fame. And if you don't care about the fame or the clout, then by all means, bitch, you can wear anybody out because you're not going to go try to perform a set at somebody's concert that you've worn out because you don't give a fuck about being their friend. So let's just be real here. Let's just be real. Let's be real. Somebody said Wendy is also on her own platform. Right. And you rarely see her try to go on other people's platforms. So that's my point. So, like I said, not taking anything away from their show. I think it's excellent. I think it's great. But I think they also have to decide if they're going to go in this lane, that bitch, you want to go in that lane, then you got to understand. Don't think that you're going to just be able to go. Maybe some. But I don't think that you're going to be able to be booked with the same bitches you talk about. Like, that's just not even real life. Even with me, when I was talking about the gay and all that, I didn't have a lot. I had to decide, am I going to talk about the gay topics? Am I going to give the gay tea? And risk so many people not being my friend? I lost a lot of friends because I dished the tea and I had interviews. But at that point, that was more important to me. I didn't care because I felt like I was speaking about issues. So I hope that makes sense. Let's not do the Wendy Williams. Everybody that reads is not Wendy Williams. Because everybody don't have that same, I don't give a fuck. And let's be clear, Wendy Williams is 50 plus years old. She don't give a fuck about being at your party. She don't give a fuck about being seen. She don't give a fuck about trending. She does not. All she cares about is people watching that show, it getting renewed for another season, another bitch ain't coming for her spot, and the ratings are still up. That's all she cares about in a great interview. She doesn't give a fuck about any of the fame. So let's not do that, because everybody we're talking about, I believe, all want some sort of fame. But yeah, so that was cool. Somebody else trying to get on here. Let me see. Have I been on here for too long? Let me see. Bitch, I've been on here for an hour and 5 minutes. I'm finna get my ass up off here. It was lit, y'all. Make sure y'all follow me, because, you know, the kid is back, man. Because y'all been missing the commentary, man. I'm just saying, so. I'm back. Let me see who this is real quick. Let me see if he's talking about something. If he ain't talking about nothing. And I do want fame. Correct. I would love to be famous. We're all want it. That's what I'm saying. I give a fuck. That's why I took a break. Because I was like, girl, so many people are disliking me because I'm doing this commentary. So I don't want everybody to hate me. So you're right, Chi-Chi. I even wanted the respect and the like of the people. But at some point, I realized how fickle the people are. And I also realized that, girl, if I'm going to talk, there's some people that I might offend, but if they understand where I'm going, they're just going to understand it. Does that make sense? So I'm not going to lie. I'm one of the same people who would love to be famous. Absolutely. Would love that. That's why I think about what I'm going to do, because I don't want to offend the wrong people. So yeah, there's no lie here. But yeah, y'all, so I'm just about talking about the culture, and we just here with the shits and things. So make sure y'all tag the Queen's Court. I know Madison's seen it. Shout out to Madison, Kaya. Shout out to Nate. So what I've got from the wrap up, whether y'all agree with it or not, I don't think the Queen's Court was canceled. I'm gonna say this before I get out. Let me say this: they were not they were not kicked out. I don't believe they were kicked out. I do believe Nate said something to Kandi. I believe he might have said they had the weapons, bitch. No shot. Because he wouldn't even tell me what they said. But I will say this. The Queen's Court has had a win. Bitch, they turned it with their viewing and their following. Everybody watches. And at the same time, Nate had turned it for his best friend, Keisha Kaur. You can't be mad at either one, because they shot a shot. He shot one back in a different way. They blasted Keisha Kaur to over 1 million people, and he got their show canceled, bitch. It's all entertainment, girl. He just did it behind the scenes, girl, and got the girls canceled. You can't be mad at that. Next case, that's the tea. And they showed up and got numbers tonight. And I'm here for it all. So until next time, we're recording live from a secret location.